Claude just announced this new feature called Claude Computer Use, and this thing will absolutely revolutionize the way we do research and the way we create content and all sorts of stuff like that. But I want to give you guys a quick rundown on how you can use it, how to access it, and show you how this can actually help you build your social media brand, whatever it is you're looking for. This AI tool can help you. So as you can see right here, it's called Claude Computer Use tool, and people are just calling it Claude Computer Use, whatever. But here's the overview. It is still in beta right now, so it's not like a perfected thing. It can have glitches sometimes. For example, it doesn't work on Safari. Safari has some certain restrictions that won't allow you to do it, but you can do it on Google Chrome. And what makes it nice is it can actually take screenshots. It can control your mouse. It can control your keyboard, whatever it is, desktop. And it can also do desktop automations. So this thing can be super nice because it actually can navigate your computer. I know there's certain OpenClaw skills that actually can do this as well, but now you're getting it in Claude, which is extremely nice, and it's native to the Claude software. So let me show you how to get it. So right now you can only get it in Claude Cowork and Claude Code in the Anthropic Claude app on your computer. So as you can see right here, what you're gonna wanna do is go to your settings. Make sure to update your app as well. If you need, you can delete it and re-download it, whatever it takes. But it'll have this function right here that says computer use. And then from there, you want to toggle that on. And this will allow it to basically, take screenshots and control your keyboard, your mouse, whatever you want it to do. And so this is awesome because if you want, you can leave your computer on. And with the dispatch, recording mouse going around, perfect. So with the dispatch function, you can basically go on here and tell Claude to do whatever you want it to do, and it'll go and literally navigate your computer and do that. So I could be like, for example, earlier I was like, check how many followers I have on TikTok. And then it went on there and it checked my follower count, but it actually opened up the TikTok app on my computer and looked at it and gave me the exact number. So you can get better results, and it's actually navigating, so it doesn't need to use any APIs, which is the nice part, because you're navigating through the front end. It's not going in through the back end. And so you can basically just see things that you need, like API access. There's not really a good way to access a lot of the TikTok information. There's certain APIs, they cost a decent amount of cash, but through this, you can just basically see it. Through this, the front end or the Claude Computer Use can see what's going on and do all the analysis, whatever you want it to do. So let me give you guys a couple examples here. So we're gonna do a new session. Right here, we have it enabled. And basically, I just want it to, let's do a calculator. Claude, can you take out the AirPods? Sorry, I need the microphone. You can put on other headphones, but I can't have you connected to my computer. 3. So I can go right here and I can go, select the microphone. Claude Computer Use. Oh, why are we not working? Claude, can you use Claude Computer Use to go on my calculator and calculate 67 times 1,323? All right, just like that. So you want to prompt it to say use Claude Computer Use, because if not, it'll probably use a different tool, but we want to see how it actually works visually. So as you can see right here, it's starting to load. It's definitely not as, here we go, we're gonna accept this right here. It's definitely not perfectly smooth yet, but as you can see, here we are using my own computer. All right, now we're on the home screen, and it says right there, Claude is using your computer. You can see what it's thinking, what's going through right here, and then it's taking a screenshot, and as you can see, it has my calculator right over here. Let me just show you that. It put the calculator to the side, but it just put what I asked it to do right into the calculator, and it did that for me on my own computer, which is pretty nuts. Now, this is just a simple example, right? Showing how it works with the calculator. Where it gets really awesome is when you can actually just navigate anywhere on your computer, no APIs required. So we're gonna try another one, and I'm actually gonna use it from the dispatch function right here. I'm gonna say, hey Claude, can you use computer use mode to go and look on Instagram and see how many followers the Custom Adventurous has right now and what their most viewed video is right now. So I'm gonna send that off via dispatch, and that'll send off to Claude. So as you can see right here is we'll get that in the dispatch function right here. And this is exactly what I put on the phone, as you can see right there, and now it's right on the computer. Now it's gonna go in and use my computer to find these analytics for me. All right, so as you can see right here, this is what it's looking at. Claude is using my computer, it's looking at my account right here, and it's gonna give me all the analytics. And the best part is recording my screen. The best part is so one of the cool parts is that it'll request certain access to things like a website or your computer or whatever it is. So like I obviously have the checks and balances But you're able to accept those on your phone, which is extremely nice. You don't have to be attached to your computer. But now it's looking through my whole Instagram page, and here we go. Here's the full breakdown. Wow, just like that. As you can see, it took a little screenshot to see what my account looked like on my computer. So that's my literal computer right there. And so as you can see right there, this is the information it gives me. It says I have 166,000 followers. My most viewed reel is screen recording. Hopefully this one actually works this time. And you can see that, and so it used 0 APIs and it got all that information just from navigating on my own computer, which is pretty sweet. But let's give it a more extreme example where it's going to analyze our competitors and then use that to navigate, then use this feature where it can see the screen to get to areas that it couldn't really get to before. So we're gonna go back into code, and we're gonna go back into here, and can you use Claude Computer Use and go into Carter PC's TikTok and figure out what are all the topics of his last 5 videos and figure out which one will be the best one, and also get me his thumbnails and how to recreate them for my own channel. All right, there we go. A little bit of a messy prompt there, but we'll see what we can do with it. And it should use computer. All right, there we go. Wants to use Google Chrome. All right, now it's going into the browser. Now, as you can see right here, we're in the browser and it opened TikTok right here, as you can see. Looks like it looked up the wrong account first. And it's done this a couple of times and it'll usually reroute itself, but it takes a second. As you can see, it just took a screenshot because it realized that this is the wrong Carter PCs. So now it goes in there and it figures out how many followers he has, and he's like, oh, this is the right Carter PCs that we're gonna be researching for me so that I can know what topics I could basically rip from his videos and apply to my own videos. So it looks like he has 6.3 million followers, and you can see his thumbnails and the topics. So now it's gonna rip the topics and the thumbnails ideally. Hopefully it takes not too long. And as you can see, it's like navigating my screen. It just clicked into the video, just took a screenshot of it. As you can see, we're switching between the last 5 videos. You could do this for many more videos. It would take much longer, but this could be an extremely useful tool for researching and creating content. Like, this is what I'm doing every single day, and so it's super nice. All right, we just went through the 3rd video already. Let's see how many more we can go through, and then let's get the results, and I'll show you kind of how it looks. All right, now here is the result that we got after analyzing his last 5 videos. So here is our title, and the topic is OpenAI killing Sora, AI bubble debate, OpenAI shutting down Sora again, and then Apple Photos conspiracy theory, and Skylanders nostalgia. Okay, super awesome, and it looks like the main topic that he's been covering is OpenAI Sora, so it looks like I should be making a video on OpenAI Sora because that's kind of what he's been doing and several other creators. Now, this is talking about how to recreate it. I probably wouldn't recreate it exactly how it explains to me, but this gives you a good framework to start to recreate somebody else's content and kind of take inspiration from theirs. Now, I don't have to fully copy it. Like, I literally just take this topic and then put it in a way that will be more on my own brand, which is really nice. So yeah, pretty insane what Claude Computer Use can do, and I'm super excited to see how it develops. And it's just, we're seeing all of these launches from Claude, and you just know that all of this is gonna be put together and become tie in this nice bow, and it's gonna be the ultimate tool. So follow me if you want more. So yeah, never mind. Anyways, thanks for watching.